Dun, 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 dun. What up, party people? Oh my God, let me pull this shut quick. That is like, oh, wow. It's a little too bright if you ask me. Dun. All right. Oh. All right, let's just bang out one of these quick tarot readings, and then I can upload it to YouTube. I hope everybody's doing well. It's just another general tarot read. If it resonates with you, then it's for you. If not, don't make it a fit. You guys know how it goes. This ain't y'all's first rodeo, But I do have to shuffle because it's not shuffling very well. So what I'm getting right now is people are feeling stuck in a rut. Something like that. All right, so past, present, and future, we'll just do one of those. Someone's feeling like they are not getting their necessary answers. They are feeling like they are getting over someone or something, but you're not putting your self-worth first, okay? That was in the past, so they got over whatever, working towards getting over. But then we got the Emperor in the upright position, which is good. It's like it's a doer, a leader, not a follower, a trendsetter, okay? They have this vision. Maybe they look at themselves as a protector in a sense, or could be like a mom or someone, but it's like right now somebody's passing judgment on them or they're passing judgment on themselves, okay? They are driven and dedicated. They are very self-reliant, which means they not only show up, they also put up. So that's definitely a good thing. This is an earth sign, but to me, it could just be, somebody in that surrounding. And that's why I don't really do like, earth, water signs or whatever, because it could be anybody in your mix. And not everybody knows everybody else's astrological signs. So that's why I don't really use them. I totally believe that they're very fitting for personalities, but it could be anybody. So if you want to overcome all this and you're this leader and follower, you're an authoritative figure, you go with your gut, you know what you want, things like that, then just stay dedicated to yourself, stay on the track that you want to follow. Don't follow somebody else's shit, because it's not for them. Just remember, listen to self and everything's going to be fine. Just stay focused. All right. We have the Devil card it's not in reverse, but it's like maybe somebody's feeling like they are chained to someone or something. Somebody is manipulating them or the situation, and they can't get away from that. But you're not really chained to them. This person or this situation is very impulsive, temptations, addictions, things like that. So somebody is stuck in a rut, or they see themselves where they can't get out, but they can. They're just using that as an excuse. Whether it's valid or not, it's still an excuse, okay? So this person that is manipulating others or being manipulated, it's because this other person has like tons of choices, too many, like they're indecisive. They need to choose wisely, but they keep second guessing themselves, or you're second guessing what they're doing, but really it's none of your business in a sense. Only you are responsible for you. You're not responsible, for what choices your spouse makes, something like that. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but someone can't decide. They have too much. It's just too much. Hey, Dan. Hey, Marlene, I didn't even see you at first, okay? So it's like someone is trying to have this vision or plan. Maybe it just came to life. I cannot speak today. So many projects. It's like everything that you need is right there. It's like you're just second guessing yourself. You're dragging your feet. You don't want to make that decision. You're afraid you're going to make the wrong decision, but you're not. Just go with what you know. You're a leader. People follow you. Just, it's like you're a really good communicator. So it's like, are you just denying it, or you just don't want to do it? Something like that. It's just stuck in your energy. It's a balancing act. So whatever that means for you, okay, because that's not my choice. Hey, Missy. But it's like this balancing act. You don't want to add too much to your plate. It's a duality. It's prioritizing. You know, just going with what you know already. You're gonna alienate yourself from others, or others are gonna annihilate you from you know, this situation. Okay, because then you have another Pentacles card. You have a King of Pentacles. So it's like you're sharing. You're sharing with everyone around you, which is good. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Jess. But it's like you're self-aware. It's self-improvements, advancements, and jobs, and you know, all this great good stuff coming to you. Just let it come in. Be committed to it. Don't worry about, you know, you're not going to fail. You'll never fail. Never. It's like we just take detours, because maybe if this one thing wasn't for you, you can still take it as like a spin-off and you know, just build and grow. But don't be afraid to do it. You're not going to lose anything. You know, you can't lose. It's just you're sharing with everyone. It's really good stuff. It's like you're breaking the mold. You're breaking the traditions. It's not like how it used to be. It's all different. It's all new. You know, you're receiving all this. You're receiving and giving great advice and growing and learning and expanding, and it can only go up from here. So I'm not really sure, you know, if you guys are feeling like you're stuck, but you're not. It's like you're very practical and you make great choices. Just go with it and everything's going to be fine, you know? That's how I look at it. That's what I'm seeing. No bad things. These are major, you know, major things. You broke the mold. You're feeling free. You know, you make your own choices. You don't have to listen to anybody. Then we got another major arcana, Justice. So it's like, are you seeking someone's approval? Don't worry about someone else. Worry about your own approval. Does it make you happy doing it? If it does, then that's all that matters, you know? But I keep seeing it's like a new job, some kind of agreement, some kind of contractual agreement between parties, you know? Maybe you're helping someone, someone's gonna help you. It's that give and take in a sense. You know, don't be afraid of it. Just accept it and let it in. Sky's the limit. You can be, do, or have anything that you want, because asking it is given. You just got to let it in. You got to feel it and know it, that it's for you, you know, because I could sit here and tell you till I'm fucking blue in the face that it's for you. But unless you know it, you know, it doesn't matter what I say. You just got to know it and feel it. Yeah, you're very... It's like you're somebody's having all these, I said, like a new love, a platonic love. It's affection, it's loyalty, it's heart to heart, it's letters, it's messages, it's communication with each other, and just, I don't know, I got goosebumps. It's this all encompassing, oh my God, I can't talk. All it is just great new things. It's love manifestations. It's just togetherness, whether it's just being together with yourself and knowing yourself, you know, that's all it's about. It's just flattery and it's good. There's nothing wrong with, you know, patting others on the back and shit. That's kudos to them. You know, people need to know that they are awesome. Like, they might know it, but they don't know it to the extent that someone else might see, like me, you know. I am optimistic and I am positive, but it's not like that. For me, I can see people's excellence, and people are like, oh, you hold people on a high standard. Well, you're goddamn right I do, because I know their worth. They just got to know it. It's like they're starting to see it, you know? And I say, whatever you're doing, continue to do. It's great. You can't, right, Kayla, uplifting, and it's not because you have to, it's because you want to. It's like people helping people. It's growth, and it's that give and take, you know. And I keep repeating that, but it's like, it's just gestures of love and kindness, and like, you got this and I got this, and that's all we can ever do, you know. That's what we're supposed to do. We are here to help each other build and just grow and expand, and just, it's an all-knowing. That's the best that I can explain it. It's just an all-knowing, you know? So now that was another read. Now we got someone that is having, it's an Ace of Swords, okay? So it's somebody is learning the truth or speaking their truth, whatever that may be. That's not for us to decide whether that's good or bad. That's for that person to know. So it's like they're finally having this mental clarity, like an aha, self-realization, self-discovery, stuff like that. Follow your path, you know, it's fair and just. I wouldn't worry, you know, about, again, what others think. It's, you're using your smarts. You're very, very intelligent. You know, it's like, just, it's new, even though it's not. Hey, Angie. We got another one, it's more swords, so more thoughts, more second guessing. There's some fighting going on, but it's like, just heed that call, you know, you should be proud of yourself, because, you know, even if it's like the tiniest little bit of growth, that's all that matters. You know, it doesn't matter what other people think. It's about what you think about yourself. And like I said, if you are just now looking at yourself in a more positive light, that's good. You know, sometimes we got to go through the bad so we know, you know, what we really absolutely want, you know. So just because you know, might have had some issues, it's overcoming those issues and moving on. And that's what's most important, you know, learning. Another major arcana, it's like the world is at your hands, or it's just handed to you on a silver platter. It's just like, take it already. Take it. Baby steps. Allow it. Let it in. Someone's coming in with these transformations, raises, promotions, acknowledgments, self-love, self-awareness. It's just growth, growth, growth. You know, if you're proud of yourself and you can see a change, that's all that matters. But I know, like, the people right now, we all had hella growths here, hell of expansions, you know. We had to get over addictions and abuse and abusing ourselves and not loving ourselves. And that's what's important, is just knowing and growing and helping each other see the light on this path. Hey, honey. You know, so it doesn't really matter what others think. It's what you think about your growth. Little by little, we want to fucking chisel away that you're not worthy, because fuck that shit. You are worthy. If you weren't worthy, you wouldn't be here, you know? So it's like, when we die, we choose to come back. So absolutely, Kayla, any growth is better than none. And it's little by little. So that's what's important. And then Trevor and his damn salt and pepper, right? But yeah, it's a journey. The hard stuff is over, and just look at it like that. Like, man, it might have been hard, but you needed to do that. You know, maybe shit was too easy. So you learned, you know. Nobody likes stuff given to them. You feel like you're earning it, but you are earning it. It's just not maybe the money. It's the self-worth that you're gaining. You know, that knowledge, stuff like that. So it's just time to move on and move over that hump and let that love and success and whatever else you're getting from it come, you know? Another major arcana in reverse. Yeah, so again, it's just feeling overwhelmed, being stuck because of the choices that you made in the past. But again, that was the past. You need it for the present so you can have a future, you know? So it's a good thing I can focus on what I'm doing and not that thing in my face. Hey, Jamie. So yeah. Just take that journey. Don't be stuck in a rut, because that's over. You might, again, have a very valid excuse, but it's an excuse. You know, don't drag your feet. Just face your fears, face the unknown, and everything will be fine. And it has to do with your perception of things. Sure, it might be semi-negative, but it's really not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Like, you could not have somewhere to live, or, you could be all kinds of stuff, but you are here. You have had growth. Hello. You know, so don't worry about that. Then you got wands, which is work related or what you consider to be worth. And again, it's promotion, graduations, it's social gatherings, it's getting out there. And please don't blame this COVID thing on people being stuck, because you can make videos, you can make phone calls, you can send text messages. You know, this is the time for us for the self-realization and discovery. So just go with what you know. And build on that. Get out there, put out that happy news, and encourage others to wave their freak flags loud and proud, you know, because that's what I do. So, you know, and then we got somebody, you know, maybe they're feeling needy, maybe you're feeling a little cheap, maybe you're feeling desperate. Don't be desperate. That's not a way to feel, because you're only gonna get what you're putting out there. So if you're in that victim mentality, then you're a victim, and that's exactly what you're attracting to you, more victim like shit. If you're feeling needy, or if you're feeling like, oh, woe is me, well, that's what you're gonna get. Now, if you can just take that a little bit and be like, you know what, needy, I'm just needing time for myself, then take it. Take it. Nobody, go sit in that bathroom, shut the door, kick the kids out. Absolutely, this is the time to reset and pause, because yes, the bigger pictures of ourselves. This is the time where the universe is like, listen here, people, I'm going to stick you in this pandemic and you're going to learn. And if you don't learn and grow, well then, hashtag not my problem. So, you know, it's only up from here. So it's like, you need to show off your awesomeness. You need to let others know their amazingness. You give, you get. You know what I mean? Just keep going that around. If something resonates with you, then freaking put that out there for others to see. And I guarantee you, once you have your truth out there, others are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that, you know, that this person went through this. I would have never imagined that. Listen, I could tell you stories that you'd be like, get the fuck out of here. You ain't never, Brandy. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was one negative fucking Nancy back in the day. Not no more, because I learned that it doesn't matter what others think and feel about me. It's about how I feel about myself. And the reason why I went through so much pain and heartache is because I listened to these people that didn't fucking really know me, that didn't know the true me. But once I discovered my love for myself, holy shit, I had manifested so many great things, and I no longer look at my past as negative. I look at it like I had to learn, you know. Maybe if you abuse situations, now you know that you didn't like it and you get what you give, you know. So I really think that this pandemic shit is just for all of us to make sure what we really, really want, you know. So damn salt and pepper.
Oh, salt and pepper.
But anyway, yeah, so just get it, put it out there for others to see. Let others know. So, you know, if you're lonely, you guys can talk. That, you know, being there for each other and grow and expand with each other, because that's what it's all about. Absolutely. The past is absolutely growth. That is expansion, co-creation. That is just, and I mean, I got goosebumps like a motherfucker right now. My son, and that's I'll tell you what. And then again, just let it go. Slowly but surely, the past will just be that. It will be the past. We need the past for the present and a present for the future. So if you know that everything's going to be fine and know it and feel it, then it will be. Because asking it is given, you know? Absolutely. Do you, Kayla? Well, then that means it's the truth and you know it. Only good things are freaking coming. Then if something negative shows up, just look at it like, oh, I get it. I see where I am with that. And if you need any help with understanding what that means, hit me up. I'm a kept woman, a stay-at-home mom. I'm available almost 24/7, except for when I'm asleep or learning a game or flipping the cards. You know what I mean? Listen, I kiss that damn seal all the time. He's always putting it in my face. But that's salt and pepper. That's his anxiety relief plushie thing, right, Trebs? Yeah. So, and then the high priestess. You already have the insight. You already have the knowledge. You're a psychic. We all are. You're an advice giver and an advice seeker, and that's all that matters. We crave that knowledge. Once we start thinking we know everything, We know nothing. So get out there and ask those questions. Seek that inner guidance because only you know you best. Okay. I kissed it. But this advice that you're giving and seeking is a higher power. It's your higher self, your inner being, your connection to the divine. Because we come here, we are souls with a body, not a body with a soul. So we always have our higher power, our divine, our spirit, whatever you want to call it, God, consciousness, whatever. It's always here. It's always tapped in. It's whether, whether we can hear it or receive it. So, Angie, you know what? It's and I'm not going to really speak on anything in particular, but you have grown so much, and it doesn't matter the situation right now. It doesn't matter what had happened previously. It only matters right now and how you're feeling and the growth and the expansion that you learned. And sometimes it takes a couple times for us to get the big picture, like, oh, okay, I probably shouldn't do that anymore, So, yeah, absolutely. Karen, just give me 1 second. I'll pull one for you. But it's like, yeah, you already know. You have what you need to know. It's inside. All right, so you have the Queen of Swords. Are you, are you seeing others for who they truly are, whether that be, good or bad? You should always try to take that positive spin and not just, be like, oh, they're an ass. Maybe you're really the one being an ass. I hate to say it, because we don't assert, we attract. So you're going through something. It's very insightful, and it's seeing the big picture. You're giving wise information and guidance to others. So that's not a negative thing for me, sure. But it's just, don't back off what you really want to do, Karen. It's just, it is what it is. If it's conflict, but it's not conflict, it's contrast. You take the good with the bad, and then it's just the pros and cons. It's black and white, yin and yang. It's just seeing it for what it really is, but try to look at it from the positive side, even if it is a negative thing, okay? Because it's growth, it's expansion, it's learning. But it's like, you can see whatever's really going on. So don't shy away from it. Don't be afraid to be a rebel or don't be a conformist. Be a non-conformist. Go with what what your gut is telling you. Let me do Kelly. All right, Kelly, 1 second. And then Angie, I'll get to you. All right. I got somebody, who was I just saying? Oh my God, sorry guys, sometimes I get into this. Oh, shit, I forgot who that reading was for.
That was for, I think,
Oh, it must be for Kelly.
I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, guys, so basically this is a collective reading. So if it resonates for you, then it's for you. I got to go get my other tarot cards quick. I didn't think I was going to have people come on. Let me grab them. I'm back.
I showed this.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Nancy. Yeah, guys, so listen, because I'm going to lose who's all here, because I got so many on the comments. So listen, if it resonates for you, then it's for you. If you want an in-depth reading, you'll have to DM me or message me, and then I'll just, hit you back. I'm only going to charge a couple bucks. It's not much. This is basically for me. I enjoy giving readings. So Mandy said, hi, Trevor.
Hello.
All right, so.
Hello, Mandy.
All right, let's see. Yeah, so disruption. You have some kind of something nagging at you, going through you, some kind of disruption, but that's good because, maybe you were bored or maybe you were unsure, so you need something to shake you up. You know what I mean? To remind you that it's really not that bad, that you're alive and blah, 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 shit like that, okay? Oh, hope is in reverse. So And these cards, these are the major arcana. This is the John Holland deck, Oracle deck. So maybe somebody is feeling hopeless when really they should be feeling hopeful. You know, something like that. And again, guys, if this resonates with you, then it's for you. And Angie, you can always hit me up too, and I'll give you a reading. This is, so again, if it resonates with you, then it's for you. If not, don't make it fit, okay? New beginnings, new love, new understandings of self, your situations, and things like that. Hello, Yolanda. Hi, guys. Sorry. Sometimes I don't pay attention. I just keep going, you know? So I'm feeling like somebody's a little anxious or stressed out. But again, it's the new beginnings. New things are coming. Don't worry about it. You know, just look at it like, ooh, I can't wait. You know, something good is coming my way, because it's always good, but it's our perception of it. So if you're in that negative mindset, then it's going to be negative, you know? All right, can't see that. So financial and material changes. Again, you can have all this money and all these finances and great stuff coming about, but you gotta let it in, which means you gotta let go of the negative Nancy mindset, like, oh, woe is me. You know, why am I the victim? You're playing the victim, so that's what you're gonna get in return, you know? And the universe is always trying to remind you that it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Hey, Dawn. All right, let me see. So then we got rest and rejuvenate. So you need to take some time to love yourself, to get back to you, whether that be your interests, your new hobbies, a new passion, you know, whatever you enjoy, and whether that just be watching TV. If it, when you think about it, if it feels good, then do it. It doesn't matter what someone else thinks about it. Maybe you got a spouse that, I don't know, don't like you reading tarot cards, example. Okay, you got somebody that don't like you doing whatever. Then don't be with that person. Or, you know, something like that, because it's all about how you feel, okay? Only you can control yourself. And we got the heart chakra, all right, which means the love. Just open it up. A lot of people, I think, are coming to the realization that it really is just love and pure positive energy is what we really, you know, this is why we come here, you know, just to learn, to grow. And that's what it's all about. They say your purpose and stuff. Your purpose is to just get another chance, to just do what you want to do. Life is what you make it. Your reality is yours and yours alone. You make it what you want. So then we got some that are waking up, that are, you know, whether that be because a lot of people awaken or enlightened or whatever from trauma, from a death, from abuse, from overdoses, from whatever. But it's like enough to fucking shake you, like, look, you're alive. You're getting another day. It doesn't matter. Just be happy that you know you have this chance to make it better. Every minute, every second is like a new day, you know, something like that. So get out of the depression and envy and get back to you and what you enjoy. Let's see. One or two more. Firm foundation. The firm foundation is like within your solar plexus. It's like you're all knowing. It's in your gut. It's going with your first thought, going, you know, just know. Just feel it. You got to be firm in your belief with yourself before you can see this change, and be proud of everything that you have accomplished and overcome. Hey, Jade, you know, that's the important thing. Baby steps. Like they say, they didn't build Rome overnight. Well, no fucking shit. You know, self-growth, self-realization is just discovering every little, you know, little morsel of whatever you got going on. It's just appreciating it and things like that, you know? Let me see. Yeah, I feel like somebody's relieved, but it's like, you know, that's not for me to decide. And then material harvest. Again, we can all have these great manifestations if we just let them in. But it's hard to let them in because we are afraid that we might let somebody down in the process. And it doesn't really matter if you let them down because it's not for them. You know, that's their perception. It's all what matters. And it just keeps going back to you. You can have all this great stuff. You just got to let it in. Let it in by loving yourself and being proud of your mistakes, because if you didn't make mistakes, you have no expansion, you have no growth. So I like to say, be proud of all your fucking shit that you did, you know, and that you overcome. That's how I look at it. And that's how I've come so far. So others might not, but I don't give a shit because they don't really know, because I know, you know. I think you know that I know that you know that I know that you know. You know what I mean? But it's a psychic thing because we're all one. We're all connected, and that's just how we roll. Okay? And suffering in silence. You don't need to suffer. Let it go. If you need someone to talk to or maybe to show you how to change your mindset, like I said, I'm always here. I'm cheaper than a fucking counselor. I'm cheaper than a co-payment, you know, but I just like to help because I like others to see themselves for who they really are, you know. So, but yeah, you don't need to suffer in silence. So many people are going through so many different things that if we could just reach out, people would be so relatable. You would be so amazed on, you know, how much people need us and we need them, but not like in a needy way. Just, it's like bouncing ideas off with each other. And you know, like, you take what somebody's doing and spin off on that direction, but, you know, for growth, all right? And be aware, awareness. Be aware that spirit, divine, God, consciousness, however you wanna call it, you know, spiritualism, whatever. That's for you to decide. It's all the same fucking thing, okay? Just be aware that your higher self, that the divine is always there for you. It's whether or not you can hear it, if you can receive it. You can't receive, even though they're always feeding us information and like love and pure positive energy. You can't feel it or hear it or know it if you're sad, angry, upset, mad, vengeful, you know, enraged and things like that. You can hear it and feel it and know it and sense it if you know, are calm, you know. That's why they say to meditate or journal or, you know, just get in something for you so you're able to receive it. If you enjoy cleaning, then clean. Those thoughts, those ideas and things, they just come to you like that. If you can't do that, then get in your car and drive, because you're focused on driving. Then there's no chatter going on over here, so you're able to receive those downloads of information or thought patterns, you know, however you receive your messages from divine. You know, even though I can talk to dead people, and even though, you know, I read tarot and blah, 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 sometimes, you know, I'm not always paying attention because I too have mind chatter, you know. So it's getting back to doing something that I enjoy doing, and then I just let it all in. You know, listening to music raises your vibration. Even if it's like, you know, Eminem rapping about some crazy shit. Yo, I mean, people can resonate with that. It's music. It changes your vibration. You know, that's what's important. It doesn't matter the words. It matters like the feeling that you get. And sometimes if you're feeling like worthless or something like that, to feel rage and revenge feels better than just, you know, feeling worthless and useless, you know. So, but it's like grief. You gotta go through these motions, you know, and little by little you chisel away and you come out to the new you, the, you know, the awesome person and stuff like that. So, and again, spiritual strength. It's a knowing, it's an all knowing that spirit is always there to help you, to guide you. They even, you know, even when you think that, you know, no one's there, they are there. It's just you're not letting it in. So, but that's really what it's all about. Let me see who else. Look, if you guys want readings, personal readings, you're gonna have to message me. And then depending on like what you're asking, it might be like $5, $10, whatevs. You know, I don't really set a standard charge, so it's whatever. The waiting game. So yeah, the waiting game, which can mean you're just waiting, dragging your feet. It's like you're waiting on someone else. You don't need to wait on anybody else. It's all about you, okay? The waiting game basically is just letting it go and letting it come in. It can be instant manifestation. It doesn't have to be a long fucking drawn out process. It's you changing your perception of the situation so you can allow it in. All right. It might not be money. It might be meeting someone new or getting a tarot reading or something like that. It's not how the movies make it out to be. It's not like that. It's just when you get the goosebumps about something or whatever, that's how you're picking up. That's how you're receiving. You know, the movies and shit, like they dramatize it so they can make a point. That's not how we really receive. Every medium, every psychic is different, okay? Like I said earlier, I talk to dead people, but it's not like if I say, hey, grandma, blah, 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 it's like, no, that's if they want to talk to me. You know, I work for the dead, for spirit. I can't just, you know, they tell me whatever I need, not what I want, you know? And then the truth. Speak your truth. However hard you might think it is, it's really not that bad. There are people that are in far worse situations than what you can even imagine, you know? So, okay, Kayla, it's just, you know, speaking your truth, knowing the truth. And all that has to boil down to is just you know, what your truth is. People could help so many people on so many different levels if they weren't like ashamed to speak about their obstacles and traumas that they had to overcome, you know? And then this one is in reverse, memories of love. You know, I think a lot of people are still stuck in a rut or stuck in the past because they think that memories, like it hurts them, you know, because they're thinking about their loved ones. No. Those memories are, you need to look at them like, man, I did get to make great memories even though so-and-so is not around. They are around. You can feel them. Don't look for them how they used to be. Look at them for how they are now. And that's pure positive, you know, energy. So you'll get sensations or like thoughts, smells, things like that. And once you start receiving, don't let anybody tell you that you're crazy or you're nuts or you're psycho. Who fucking cares? Crazy people don't rationalize. Crazy people don't try to debunk things. So it's like, you know, but it doesn't matter if they know. You know, I knew I was different. And it's like, people would be like, oh, you're crazy. Or it's like, no, I know. I just know, and you can't explain a knowing. You could have pictures of orbs and blah, 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 and an angel sitting right there. And you're going to have fucking people say, oh, you're whacked out. That was Photoshop. That was, Do not listen to what anybody says because that will fucking set you back tremendously. Those memories of love are for you to look back on and be like, man, I remember when they were around and, you know, blah, 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 and it was great. That's what those memories are for. That is why we make memories with people. So when someone does pass, we have those to fall back on. And then that love and that joy that you felt, you can have that all the time. And the minute that you think of someone in spirit, they're there. But if you're sad and distraught and empty and lonely or whatever, you can't hear them. You can't feel them. You can't sense them, you know? And really that's it. We could sit here and flip cards all day long. God knows I have, you know? So just, yeah, I hear you. Jade, you can make contact. What I suggest for, like, all of us are psychic. Not all psychics are mediums, okay? So it's just a knowing, all right, or a feeling or a sensation. It's an emotion. It's our emotional guidance system that we have. So all you got to do, if you're just starting out and you want to make contact with spirit and you don't want to see them, you don't mind hearing them or something, then I suggest journaling. And this is how I would do it. Write down a question, all right, set the intent, write down the question in a journal, all right, and then you might be driving and you might get like this thought. Well, that's spirit trying to let you know, like, hey, I'm here, you know, something like that. And and you might get that answer then. But you don't want to try to ask for something when you're feeling anxious or nervous, or you really don't want it, but you think that you do. And it's an easier process. So I suggest that you look at it like that. Yeah, so Jade, I suggest your spidey senses are totally heightened, because now you're pregnant with two souls. You know what I mean? Which is an even bigger connection and shit like that. So it's like, just sit with the intent to make contact with your grandpa, and he'll come to you, whether it just, you might see like a message on the TV, and you'll be like, get the fuck out of here. It's just like, you'll know, and you don't even have to be able to explain it. It's just like a knowing. That's the only way. Like, you ever get an answer in your head and it's like, you can't figure out how you got it, but you just know? That's what it is, something like that. So if someone wants to communicate with spirit, that would be the first way that you would start. And then like Mandy and others that I talk with, you guys already know that you can't receive, like, you're always receiving, but you can't receive what you're wanting to receive if you're in a certain kind of mindset, right? Because spirit is high vibing, and sometimes they got to come down, Oh, Kayla, absolutely. He comes to you all the time, and you're aware, and it's a feeling. Absolutely. You just not got goosebumps. So I know, it's that you and that's all you can really do. But that's all you can really do. But sit with that intent. Ask for spirit, and don't try to look for them in the physical way. Just look or feel for that sensation that you used to get, or like the love, or like the warm, mushy feeling, or however you want to say that. You'll know. And Lisa, I love you too, man. I don't know you either, but listen, we're all one. We're all supposed to meet. However, even though this is the web, that's cool too. I know you do, Kayla, and that's great, as you should. And if you do, when spirit, if that's where you feel closest to him, then that's where he'll want you to go. But he's saying, I'm always there. I'm always around, and you know that. So it's like, I don't even need to say anything. So, and Angie, Uncle Tony is always there. And it's just like, remember that day he was like, I love you, girl. So he's proud of you no matter what. Yeah, Angie, it is because we have that emotional attachment to them. But he's always there, and you might not be able to see him, but you can feel him. And I know Lori visits you and stuff. It's just, shit, guys, my phone's going dead. Holy nugget, Lisa, and I think too that the whole thing with too much hate in the world is, that might be so, but the collective consciousness is like expanding as far as like our knowledge and our love, and we're not where we used to be even a month ago. I just know that. I can't prove it, but it's a knowing. But it's like, just looking at the world, just don't look at it for like, I'm not saying that you are looking at the world in a negative way. Just look at it like they're learning. They're coming around to this growth and expansion. That is so crazy, Kayla. Yeah, you need to call Ange or talk to Angie. Yeah, it's this all knowing. You just know. And some people might get like a warmth on the side or something like that. So. Let me do one more card, and then I got to get off of here. Oh, solar plexus. That's like in your gut, whatever. Okay, look, love begins. It's a new time. It's a new awakening for everyone. Angie, I love you so much, and I am so very proud of everything that you overcome. You have climbed out of like the fucking, like, just think of it like hell. I know the old Angie. I know the Angie that was like, stuck in a rut. And then it's just, I can't really explain it other than I know your greatness, and I know that you're aware of how awesome you are. But it's like, you're going to come to the realization that you are way more awesome than what you have ever given yourself credit for. And I think that the problem is that we look to others for that, when really it's like you can seek out love, but what you're really seeking is love for yourself, and you can't let others in to love you until you love yourself fully, you know? So, and this is all those obstacles, all those traumas, all that whatever negativity that's in the past, and right now is what is most important. Living for the moment, you know, that's it. That is all there is to it. Just make life what you want, you know. It's not about money. It's about freedom. It's about love and growth and learning new things and expanding with others and just things like that. So yeah, spirit is always there. It's just if you're able to receive it or not. And you know, Kayla and Jade and all of you guys, I am so very fucking proud of you guys. I love you very, very much. You guys have made tremendous strides and have overcome so many hard, crazy obstacles. You know, it can only go up. It can't go down. The only way it's going to go down is if you look at it like that. So, guys, my phone's about to die. Let me just see what spirit wants to say. Live life to the fullest. Don't get stuck in a rut. You know what I mean? Just give love, receive love, but mainly give love to yourself so you can receive that from others, you know, and it's a give and take. And oh my God, it is the most, I got goosebumps like crazy right now. I'm like, I'm about to ready to grab my damn coat, you know, just love. Give love to yourself so others can give you that too. And be decisive. Know what you want. Love what you want. Be proud of what you want. That's all that matters. Oh yeah, and Sarah, by the way, I wanted to tell you, Uncle Barry did reach out to me the other day on his death anniversary, on the day he passed, and I wanted to tell your mom. I'm not sure if he called her Tam Tam, but he's like, tell Tam Tam I love her, but I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to freak Aunt Tammy out. But your dad is so proud of you guys, and you know, he loves you even more than what he did before, because when we pass over, it's all there is love. There is no, you know, like negativity. There's no, oh man, I wish I would have. There's nothing like that over there. So Uncle Barry is so very proud of you guys, so proud of the kids. He thinks that you guys are doing a great job, you know, stuff like that. Just all the positive stuff that you would expect to hear. So, you know, and Angie, it's okay. When you cry, you're just releasing stuff. And that's normal. I was fucking crying because I guess I was releasing for you too. I just love you guys so very much. I'm so proud of all of you guys, and thank you for stumbling upon my live. You can always friend request me if you do want a real reading. Hit me up in my Facebook Messenger. I have videos on my Maritarwana YouTube. It's MARITAROTJUNA, and you don't forget to subscribe so you can receive all that shit, you know. But if you guys need me, I'm always here. And if I don't get to you, I'll get to you as soon as I can. All right? I love you. Hit me up if you need me. Deuces, y'all.